I personally hate doing house calls, but I do understand that some people just absolutely need it. And so the way I look at it is I'm going to charge in a way that you really have to need it in order for you to get me to come to your house. Now, some of the reasons I don't like doing house calls is because I either forget something I need to bring to your house or I leave something I need to take back at your house. I hate that. I also have found that I've never done a house call where the lighting was ideal, where the seating was ideal. A lot of times they'll have me in their kitchen or their garage. COVID was the worst time of my life. I had so many bad situations, but I was going to lose my house. I had no choice. But now that I have a choice, I'm not going to allow people to put me in a situation that I just don't want to be in. So, if you are going to make me do a house call, it's going to cost you. But again, there are some circumstances where it's necessary or it's just the way it's got to be. But everything I need is in the shop. You're going to get the best results in a shop. But if you insist on me coming to you, you got to pay a travel fee. You got to pay basically for the time that it would spend that the money that I would make in the shop that I'm going to sacrifice to come to you, you're on the clock and you're going to pay me what my hours are worth in a shop. So if the round trip to your house is, say, 30 minutes one way, so that's an hour, and the cut itself is probably going to take me longer in your house because the lighting isn't ideal, the seating isn't ideal, and I just have no control over the environment. That the cut's probably going to take probably another hour. So you're basically going to pay me 2 hours of my time for one cut, which in a shop, I can do a cut in 15, 20 minutes. So the pricing is going to be a lot less in a shop. But if I got to come to you, I'm just, listen, if it's going to inconvenience me, it's going to cost you. That's the way I do it. But a lot of barbers, especially the ones that are on the come up, are not in the same situation that I'm in. So they got to be really competitive to earn someone's business. I'm just not at that point in my career. But when I first got in the game and when COVID hit, I didn't really have an option. So I was just charging regular price. But now that, I own a shop and I have access to the shop 365, 24/7, I would much rather charge y'all an extra 20 to get you to get me to come in on like my off day or stay late as opposed to charging 200 to come to your house. But that's how I do it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. How do you guys deal with house calls? Do you like doing them? Um, what are some of the most important things you either forgotten to bring to a house call or forgotten to take back from a house call? Because every time I do a house call, I leave something I need at somebody's house, and I hate that. Appreciate y'all time.